Bingaman.
Mr. President,
Senator from Ohio.
President, I ask unanimous consent that proceedings under the quorum call be rescinded.
Without objection, it is so
Mr.
ordered.
President, I ask unanimous consent that the Senate that I be permitted to speak for not longer than 5 minutes, as though in morning business.
Is there objection? Without objection, it is so ordered.
Mr. President, this is the first day of television in the United States Senate. And I voted for that because I think the people of this country do have a right to know. Now, Mr. President, this includes a lot of things that the people of the country deserve to have a right to know about the United States Senate. But I do have some reservations as to whether this will change the way the Senate operates. Now, in recent weeks, we have had a lot of advice here in the Senate. We have had committee meetings about what the camera angles will be and how to best keep your head up and look at those cameras. And we have had meetings about how to hold a mic so you don't make some noise such as that rubbing against my clothing here. And we shouldn't even hold the mic because it is liable to make a noise here. And those of us with thinning hairlines or little hair on the head have been advised that you do not lean over like this into the camera, because that will give a poor impression. Now, Mr. President, I will not say that TV in the Senate is going to change anything, but I wish to note that we've had advice on how to do this and how to make certain that we cut that shine on the head, and if necessary, how to do the eyeshadow and the whole thing so that those of us unfortunate enough to have bags under the eyes may look a little bit better. Now, Mr. President, I would hasten to add that personally, of course, I plan to do nothing different. Now, after we have that done, of course, we may even want to perhaps be certain that everything is done properly for the camera here. And we have even had advice that we do not do as I did today and come in with a plain old white shirt and a summer tie. Heaven forbid. Now, I don't know whether my colleagues feel that this would be a better decorum for the Senate, and I see the distinguished Senator Stafford over here nodding no, but perhaps the people of Ohio would be glad to make a judgment on what they want to see me attired in here in the United States Senate. So, Mr. President, these are just a few of our concerns here in the Senate, and I'm sure that none of us will do a thing differently in the Senate of the United States now that we are on television. Thank you.